Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Kelly Pally, and today we're taking a look at one of the newer superheroes on the block, Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, or rather Spider-Woman, has really picked up steam over the last few years, quickly becoming a fan favorite, and almost immediately getting her own reoccurring title. So in case you're wondering what all the hype is about, we put together a few Spidey tidbits for you with our top 10 Spider-Gwen surprising facts list. Also, heads up, there's a few spoilers on this list if you haven't read the series. You've been warned. In at number 10 is Alternate Earth. Most fans of Spider-Gwen should know this one already. Spider-Gwen series takes place on one of Marvel's alternate Earths, Earth 65, that made its debut during the Spider-Verse storyline that took place between 2014 and 2015. On this Earth, Gwen Stacy is bitten by a radioactive spider rather than Peter Parker, which ends up resulting in her becoming Spider-Woman. Writer Dan Slott didn't have any additional plans for the character beyond showing Peter Parker in a world in which Gwen Stacy was still alive, but the fans had different feelings about that. Up next, number 9 is Alternate Reality, Alternate Characters. Earth 65 contains many familiar faces, all of which have taken on slightly different roles though now that Gwen is their friendly neighborhood Spider-Woman. This includes Frank Castle, the Punisher, who is now the captain of the NYPD Special Crimes Task Force, but is a little bit crazy. There's Matt Murdock, who is still a lawyer but has now taken up the mantle of Kingpin, and Harry Osborn, who's still the Green Goblin and is motivated by Peter Parker's death to take down Spider-Woman. And at number 8 is Jessica Drew. Speaking of alternates, Jessica Drew, who is Earth 616 Spider-Woman, isn't completely shafted on Earth 65. This Drew is part of an organization called Silk. Silk is a splinter from S.H.I.E.L.D., owned by Cindy Moon, who on 616 is superheroine Silk. Drew is a former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, who had radiation poisoning that Cindy then cured. Oh, and she is now a he, named Jessie Drew. Up next, number 7 is cosplayers. Spider-Gwen's popularity has made her a bit of a pop culture icon, especially resonating quite strongly with female comic book fans. She was even one of the biggest cosplay choices for women in the past few years, and continues to be so, especially now that her fans can purchase her signature hoodie online. And oh boy do they. So much money. But a lot of fans attribute her popularity to how stylish her outfit is, rather than an actual adoration for Earth 65. So, what do you guys think? Did Spider-Gwen's costume attract you to read her series? In at number 6 is popularity. It isn't just her costume that was a hit. Her comic was critically acclaimed, with IGN saying, I quote, "It's off to a solid start thanks to a hip tone, strong characterization, and vibrant artwork." Comic Book Resources second that, calling the first issue, I quote, "fun, familiar, energetic, and invigorating. The art is engaging and the character has nothing but potential to offer. Spider-Gwen number 1 is more than just a comic with something for everyone. It's a comic with everything for everyone." And this is quite true. The first issue was the third best-selling comic of February 2015, and sold 250,000 copies in the process. Up next, number 5 is Gwenom. Back in July 2017, Jason Latour revealed a teaser for something many Spider-Gwen fans were awaiting, Gwenom, aka the Venom of Earth 65. In the Predator storyline, which saw Earth 65's Wolverine and Kitty Pryde teaming up with Gwen to hunt down the lizard-infected Harry Osborn, had been dropping several hints to a potential Venom storyline, so naturally people were excited. Spider-Gwen issue 25 even has a variant cover that matches that of a famous The Amazing Spider-Man cover. Up next, number 4 is Miles Morales. Miles, the Spider-Man of Earth 1610, makes an appearance on Earth 65. His father disappears from Earth 616 and is found on 65, and Miles and Gwen team up. This leads to the two having some pretty significant romantic sparks, especially upon discovering Earth 8, a reality in which the two of them, in the future, were married and had kids. Unfortunately, the duo parted ways in Spider-Gwen number 18, but it might not be the end. And our number 3 spot is She's a Drummer. In what might be the coolest thing ever, Earth 65's Gwen was in a band with Mary Jane Watson, and she's the drummer, and the band is called the Mary Janes. So on Earth 65, MJ goes by MJ Watson, spelled E-M-J-A-Y. The band got a bit of a popularity boost when Spider-Woman took on Alexei Staitzevich during one of their concerts. Eventually, Gwen quit the band due to MJ's attitude. But fear not, the band's song Face It Tiger has actually been recorded by a real-life all-girl group called Married with Sea Monsters, and it's pretty rad. Up next, number 2 is Peter Parker's death. As we've mentioned, on this Earth, it was Gwen who was bitten by the radioactive spider, not Peter. And that means Peter also has an alternate life. Instead of being a hero though, Peter's journey takes him down a darker course, in which he becomes a villain after an experiment turned him into the Lizard. The two fight after he crashes the Midtown Senior Prom, as the Lizard, and Gwen defeats him. Peter then dies in her arms, saying, "I just wanted to be special like you." On Earth 65, Peter is bullied pretty bad, and Spider-Woman was his idol. She was then blamed for Peter Parker's death when he transformed back and died of his injuries. And Spider-Gwen has been branded as a criminal ever since. And finally, in at number 1 is her costume. Debuting in Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, the concept of having Gwen switch spots with Peter came from Dan Slott. But this initial concept was quite different from what Jason Latour and Robbie Rodriguez put together when creating the character. Slott had imagined Spider-Gwen to wear the costume from the Superior Spider-Man plot, but with modifications, matching the colors of her outfit from the night Gwen Stacy died storyline. But since the Spider-Gwen team didn't get the memo, like quite literally, they did their own thing. Robbie Rodriguez's design for her Spider-Woman uniform has been stated to be the main reason for the character's popularity before her debut issue even hit the stands, and this led to the announcement of her own spin-off at the New York Comic Con in 2014. Alright, there we have it, friends. How many of you guys read Spider-Gwen? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you dug this video, make sure you show us some love and hit those like and subscribe buttons. And hey, if you want more nerdy videos, why not check out the rest of our channel, like the top 10 most recent uploads playlist. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I've been Kelly Pally, and this has been Top 10 Nerd. I'll catch you all in the next one.